Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Darla Rodriguez and I'm so glad you're here. If you're new to the channel, welcome. You are in for a treat. And if you're coming back, you're in for a treat. I'm so excited because we are going to have some fun. We are talking transfer resistant foundation. This is our life now, you guys. And I have a special guest that knows all about it. So you better stick around and find out what it's all about. So I have Omar Martinez here today with Two Faced. Hey Omar, how are you?
Hello, good on yourself.
I'm doing great. I'm so glad that you're here and that you're going to walk us through what we need because the time has come that we need to readjust some things. So I just introduced you to everyone and we're going to talk about three things, but tell us a little bit about yourself just so we can get it, I'm sure a lot of people already know who you are, but for the few that don't.
Well, hey guys, thank you so much, Darla, for having me on your channel. I'm Omar Martinez or Omar Martinez, whatever you want to call me. I'm the junior account executive for Too Faced Cosmetics in San Diego. I've been working on the beauty industry for 11 years already. My background is with Estee Lauder companies. As you guys know, or maybe if you guys don't know, Estee Lauder owns Too Faced as well. But I have more background with other brands. But at this point, we're going to talk about all things Too Faced. So I'm very glad that you invited me to your channel because we're going to be talking about transfer-proof foundations or transfer-resistant foundations. And I'm going to let that to you so we can start this going.
Yes, and I'm so glad because when I was looking for a transfer resistant foundation because of our face mask situation, Too Faced kept on coming up at the top of the list. There are transfer resistant foundations, but for me, because I'm used to a dewy finish, I was looking for something more lightweight, not so full coverage. And Too Faced, it kept on coming up, the Peach Perfect.
And the great thing about that foundation is not that first of all, it's going to give you a mattifying finish, but the first thing that we want to make sure is that your matte makeup or your matte look never look flat in camera or in picture. So it's going to give you that beautiful comfort velvety finish. Everything will be from cream to powder formula. So it's infused with fig milk and also it has peaches as well. So your skin is gonna smell delicious because we're known for being sensorial. You're gonna smell delicious, but also your skin is gonna look absolutely amazing. And we can tell that that foundation works perfectly on your skin because your skin looks bomb.com.
Thank you. I know okay. Can I just be honest and say I'm a little surprised that I love it so much because again, I really don't wear matte foundations because that's just not my deal. I feel like, oh, it's too much. And so when I put on a matte foundation, I always feel aged, to be honest. That dewy look is a youthful look. But what I did prior to the foundation was I coupled some things because I want the transfer resistant, but I want the dewiness as well.
And the great thing about that combination, that's something that we do at Too Faced. We call it the Too Faced mixology. So sometimes people want to prime their face based on their needs or based on how you want your makeup to look. The Hangover Primer is amazing to give you that amazing finish, beautiful, hydrating look. But at the same time, it's going to give you a long-lasting benefit with your foundation. When you use a prime and poreless, if you want to use it on the center of your face or maybe on the T-zone, it's going to give you that smooth texture. It's going to minimize pores. It's going to help you to help you with the blemishes. So your texture is going to look so beautiful and so flawless. And your foundation, of course, is going to last way longer too.
So you guys know that I use this all the time. Like everybody on my channel already knows this. I'm not just wearing it for you, Omar, sorry. But I do wear it literally all the time because I absolutely love this primer. But you did, I will say, Omar shared a little bit of this with me. And so this one is the one I put along here where my mask is gonna go. And I can feel a difference. Like it is a little more tacky and I felt that it was way more blurring. And so I like how that went there. What are the other benefits? Because I know this already has fabulous benefits. But when again, along with matte foundations, I typically won't choose a primer like this because I feel like, what is my skincare benefit with it? Do I get anything? So is there anything in this?
So we're known for, first of all, retinol is amazing for the skin. So that's one of the main ingredients of the Prime and Poreless. So Prime and Poreless, to go back, is a primer that we used to have. It was very popular, but we decided to change it a little bit based on the new concerns of the people that are out there buying primers. So that primer will help you to minimize the blemishes. It's going to help you with pores. So if you have concern about big pores or small pores, it's going to help you to reduce that. At the same time, it's going to give you the perfect smooth finish. So using the hyaluronic acid and also retinol, you know that your skin is going to look amazing. Another thing that you can do with a primer, once again, Too Faced mixology, that's something that we're known for. We like to mix the primer with a little bit of your foundation. The texture is going to be very smooth. It's going to be kind of like a mousse. So it's going to blend super, super easy in your skin as well.
Oh, okay. So are you talking this one or this one? Or both?
Actually,
Either.
you can mix either or. For example, with the hangover primer, if you mix it with your foundation, one pump of the primer, you can make a tinted moisturizer with your foundation. For those days that you don't want to wear too much makeup, you can customize your foundation. That's the Too Faced cocktail. But if you want your foundation to be more mattifying, you can use the Prime and Poreless. The texture will be more like a mousse or like a foaming mousse, but it's gonna feel and look super beautiful and mattifying as well. It's gonna control the oil like crazy, but without the concern that your skin is gonna feel dry if you're very dry as well. So it's for dry and oily skin as well.
Okay. So the Peach Perfect, back to, because we're talking about all kind of what this, all three of these work together. The Peach Perfect foundation, what initially that I'm loving is that it is a more natural matte finish and coverage, I feel like, because I will say, like, they had Fenty, Urban Decay. There were some other foundations on there that are transfer resistant, right? And just FYI, I wore this all day yesterday and no transfer. Like, it really did not transfer. But I didn't want to go with those for the only reason is because I don't want a full coverage. I don't like a full coverage foundation. So this one was so pleasing that it's that natural, more of a medium coverage. Yeah,
it's gonna give you more like a velvety finish. Once again, the way that we describe Peaches and Cream or the Peach Perfect foundation is more like the comfort way to wear matte makeup. So sometimes when people that have very dry skin, they want to have a mattifying finish, but we know that if your skin is dry, if you use a matte makeup, your skin is gonna be super dry, unless if you in the right way. So the cool thing about the Peaches and Cream foundation is gonna give you the perfect hydration because once again, it's infused with peach and also fig milk. It will give you the perfect hydration, but when it's set up into your skin, it's gonna give you the perfect mattifying finish without looking matte or without looking completely flat. It's gonna give you that perfect mattifying finish.
And I agree with that. I mean, I don't feel flat at all for this being a matte foundation. I don't. I feel
you will never feel flat with Too Faced because we're known for giving you the perfect one.
I love it. So jumping up, now we've got this covered. But now we need the eyes. And I'm wearing all Too Faced. Mainly, these two products are what I want to talk about because I have them and they're showing, I hope, through the screen. Do you want to touch on these a little bit?
Yeah, so the Twinkle Twinkle glitter eyeshadow that you have is exclusive to Ulta. It's part of the Tutti Frutti collection. That one is the perfect glitter eyeshadow that you can use with your finger. You can actually apply directly with the applicator. The applicator is so precise that you can even create the perfect cut crease without spending too much time. You can actually use your blending eyeshadow brush to make sure that it looks more blendable, but you can just apply it directly if you want. The mascara, Better Than Sex, will be the #1 prestige mascara for the past 5 years in America. And that's something that if you haven't tried the Better Than Sex mascara, you had to run and order it online because that's something that you have to try. Everyone is craving about that Better Than Sex mascara.
I agree. Now, very lastly, I am ashamed of myself to say that I just started trying this out maybe 6 months ago.
Uh-huh.
And this was per Omar's suggestion, by the way. And I thought, it doesn't really work. But you guys, it really, really, really works. It really works. You want to give us a little
Let me tell
background
you
on
something.
why?
Lip injection, the first time that I tried it 2 years and a half ago, I was not aware with what was the main purpose of a lip plumper. When I put it on my lips, I was like, what the is this? Because it was tingly so much. And I was not aware of that tingly sensation. And I thought that it was an allergic reaction. But let me tell you, this product is amazing. First of all, if you want your lips to be completely plump all the time, this is something that you have to use. It feels and tastes amazing too. It's infused with avocado oil. It has vitamin E that will help to prolong the plumping benefit, and also has jojoba oil. So your lips will never be dry. You can use it as a lip treatment day and nighttime. But the way that we like to use a lip injection is to plump your lips. We want your lips to be completely plump before you put your liquid lipstick. Sometimes you have a beautiful liquid lipstick, you love the shade, but you know that the liquid lipstick is super dry. But using the lip injection as a base, first of all, to hydrate and also to plump the upper and bottom lips. When you put your liquid lipstick after that 1 minute, that the tingle sensation goes away, your lips are gonna be super, super plump without using a lip liner. So you don't have to define at all. And you know what? You can keep talking because I had to touch up my lipstick.
Well, okay, so this is lip injection. And again, for people that do watch my channel, thank you, very few of you that do. I typically wear a lip liner, but per your suggestion, I didn't today. And it was really like in my brain, it was messing with me a little bit. But I will say, like, because this does plump, you can get, and it's, I would say, especially because you're using like a wand, more of a liquid lip, I would think, not a lipstick, but a liquid lip with the wand, it really grabs on to that plumpness.
Mm-hmm.
And it worked.
The great thing about this is that it's going to give you that long lasting plumping effect. You can use it twice a day, or you can use it as many times as you want. If you want to touch up your lips and want to have that plumping effect, I recommend you to try it on. This is something that is, for me, the bomb.com. The reason why right now is the #1 plumper or lip gloss in America. So if you want to try something that is real high quality, the lip injection is something that you definitely need to try.
Yeah, and I thank you, because I'm not kidding. He's not lying. Because I'm addicted. Since we've been at our stay at home, I haven't been putting on a full face. And so I put this on just with a little bit of color. Oh, and you launched colors.
Yeah, so we have actually 4 new shades. We have, the perfect thing about the new shades is that they're gonna flush based on the lip color of the person. So the great thing about the lip injection extreme, the new extension shades, is that based on your skin tone, it's like when we're color matching your foundation, we can color match your lips as well. So we can find the perfect color that give you that natural flush look without making your lip look super like too much. But if you want to use the darker shade because you want to get that bold look, you can definitely go for it and do it too.
Yeah, I'm gonna totally try the other colors, because this is the clear and I do love it. It's just I did see the other colors and now I want to try them because I'm in love. I am in love with this product.
They smell delicious and they taste delicious too.
Everything, literally everything in Too Faced smells amazing. I love it. I just do. I love it. So I have these products. These are what we touched on. So I got a little guy of this, but this is my everyday. I love it, love it, love it. And this came out with a moisturizer SPF 25, good for summer.
Yeah. So we actually have it over here. This is my jam. I've been using it for the past 7 months or 8 months. The great thing about this prime, well, it's actually a moisturizer. It's called Hangover Good to Go. It has SPF 25. The cool thing about this is that it's for all skin type. It's oil-free. It has caffeine, so if your skin feels a little bit puffy, this is gonna help you to depuff. It has vitamin B5, also has aloe leaf. If your skin is a little bit like you need a little bit of soothing, this is gonna be perfect. Plus, every time that I use the Hangover Good to Go, it reminds me of the beautiful island of Puerto Rico, so it smells like a tropical paradise. It smells so good.
I love it. So you would use that in place, because that would go as a primer as well, or so would you top the primer over?
It helps you to prime as well. It depends. There are some people that like to follow their regimen. They like to use a primer, a moisturizer. This one, if you're that person that you're on the time, you don't have too much time to spend too much time using so many products, this one will help you to prime, will help you to hydrate, and also it will help you to protect your skin from the SPF, from the damage of the sun with SPF 25. Because the most important thing is that this moisturizer was created for smart girls and smart boys. Because smart girls and smart boys always wear protection. So SPF 25 all the time. So this is something else that you definitely need.
I love it. Well, you guys, this was short and sweet. We've got the Hangover line. So I've got the Hangover primer. Omar's got the Hangover moisturizer, SPF 25. We have your transfer resistant foundation, which I'm not kidding. Like, I love it. I love it. It's so good. Not that I suggest you touch your face. I never do that, but I did right now. And lip injection. Everybody needs to go buy this because who can get injections right now? No one. So Omar does have a special code that is running. You can give the dates and all of that before we wrap up.
Yeah, so actually the cool thing about this code, Too Faced never is on sale. This is the first time that we're having a code of 20% off on the website because of the situation. We want to make sure that people keep like trying the new stuff. So right now we have a promotion. It's 20% off on TooFaced.com. The code that you have to use for the promo is West Coast 20, and you can definitely take advantage of everything Too Faced over there. I know that you will definitely love that.
This is the new normal, you guys. Can you really go in and try on anything anyway? No. You've got to take it from me. You've got to take it from Omar. Trust us. That's what you need to do. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for coming on, Omar. I so appreciate you. We will see you next time, you guys.
Bye.
Con la mano arriba, digo, ¿dónde están las mujeres solteras? Digo yo, ¿dónde están las mujeres solteras? Con la mano arriba, yo no sé lo que voy a hacer sin ti. Sabes que tú eres la que me hace feliz.